Alrighty, hi, I'm Ryan Rook. Today I'm going to be talking a bit about caffeine and memory for my final presentation in Psychology 324. Perfect, let's get right into it. Our non-optimal time of day as college students is probably going to be in those early mornings. And if you're anything like me freshman year, your schedule probably looked a little bit like that picture on the right. A couple of 6:30 a.m. alarms so I can get to my 8 a.m. class and take some exams, which I don't feel ready to take in that early morning hour of the day. So what's our solution for this? Well, as college students, and roughly 90% of our Northern Americans, we're going to go to caffeine. And this is also popular with athletes to improve our performance when we're doing strength training or some strenuous activities. But how does this actually affect our memory? Well, we're going to take a look right here. So, let's first look at how caffeine works. We know that it makes us less tired, but it does this by actually inhibiting a neurotransmitter called adenosine. And because adenosine promotes GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, which reduces neuronal excitability, we are actually increasing neuronal excitability. So coffee gets us a little bit more awake, and it's inhibiting GABA and it's inhibiting adenosine, but does it actually improve our memory? Well, the research says that yes, but it depends, and the type of memory also depends. So let's take a look here at our first study. It's going to be by Sherman, 2016. We're going to look at college students. Perfect. Going to divide it into two different groups here, and we're going to look at the effect of caffeine by examining decaf versus regular coffee. We're also going to look at the factor of morning versus late afternoon, see if it has an effect there. So when we look at our morning group, we see that caffeine did increase our explicit memory, which is our declarative memory, but in the late afternoon, it did not have much of an effect on memory. And we found that exercise by itself did not improve memory, so it's not the actual physiological alertness of caffeine. It's more than just that. And we look at our next study by DS 2002, and we see that learning is also affected here. We put a rat in an open field. We give them 4 objects, wait an hour, 4 different objects, and we're basically measuring how much they are able to discriminate between those objects in the concurrent task. And we found that when we gave them caffeine, it's going to improve consolidation of our temporal and spatial aspects of our episodic memory. So these rats were able to better determine the where and the when of when they recognize these objects. And the experimenters decided this was probably due to an increase in dopamine in the hippocampus. So what does that mean for us? Well, we know that now this episodic memory can be improved with caffeine, the where and the when. We also know that our explicit memory is going to be improved by maybe a bit of morning coffee. And that's good for us because exams and our non-optimal time of day can definitely have a lot of explicit memory questions on them. So a morning cup of coffee might improve our memory there and our test scores. So here's my references. Thanks.